The two-beat kick is an essential skill of Perpetual-Motion Freestyle. It minimizes drag and turbulence and takes virtually no energy, but adds whole body power to your stroke.
This has got to be the default kick for triathletes.
The ease, relaxation, lack of bubbles, and overall flow in the two-beat combine to help you swim long distances without tiring. But it also adds power so seamlessly that it's almost hidden. The two-beat adds to propulsion by driving your body into its most streamlined position.
That's a streamlining thought. The object of the kick is to drive you into a streamlined position,
which I recreate on the other side.
All right, the span from right hand to left foot there is what I'm focused on.
Foot to put me in a streamlined left track position. And the left foot to streamline on the right track. The slight curve in my back shows how hard it is to stay aligned. Here, pay particular attention to how leisurely the start of each stroke is. Staying streamlined maintains momentum, giving me extra time to trap water on the catch.
The significance of that is, all right, the fact that I try to be very leisurely about setting my hand, establishing my grip, and so on out there. But during that time that I'm taking a lot of time to establish my hold out there, I want to be moving forward, all right? And the fact that my legs come together, I have the balance and stability that I built much earlier in the process, all right, to allow my legs to stay together during the time I'm doing this. It takes a tremendous amount of body control to do that, which is a process, all right? But the fact that I developed that body control means my feet can stay together, my legs can stay in a low drag position, my body keeps moving even as I'm taking my time about starting the next stroke. We highlighted the moment when the toe flick happens. When I talk about the toe flick, I've spent a lot of time minimizing how big the movement is, all right, and minimizing how much muscle gets activated, all right? So I'm not thinking about a leg drive, I'm thinking about literally a flick of the toes that's synchronized so that the flick of my left toe puts my right hand there, and the flick of my right toes put my left hand there, all right? So we've kind of highlighted that moment. You can see that the whole body is activating at that moment, all right? It's not just this jumble of constant activity. It's the leisure to come through here. Nothing's happening. Heart rate is very controlled. And then if you think about in the course of a stroke cycle, you've got work and rest. So what I've done with this perpetual motion freestyle is I've tried to compress the work period and extend the rest period. We still have the stroke cycle, but instead of just work all the time in the stroke cycle, I'm compressing the work period into a moment and then having a lengthy period of rest, which is what keeps my heart rate down while my pace stays up. That's where sustainability comes from. A big part of improving your speed is not working harder or going faster. It's making a given pace more sustainable so it never tires you. So you can see that moment happen here.
I used a sharper but still compact toe.
See, the stroke and the flick and the weight shift are all at the same moment. And again, that synchronization isn't just there. It's an acquired skill.
Then my legs streamline until the next stroke.